Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We return to our heroes here in the Tomb of Annihilation. If you're just tuning in now, you should head back and catch the first part and our earlier episodes. But for now, we see that Roken has just revealed this doorway here and shown that there is a passageway between these two areas. Well, door's open. I'll take front and center, as Tim announces, just like he told me to.
Thanks, Tim.
Walks
I'll
out to the balcony.
I'll follow behind.
He stops the lever. Should I pull it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Can I see anything new from this perspective?
So there is this crawlway that you had spotted there before. And you do see the just making sure that I'm not leaving anything out, but there is the significant fall below, right? 60 feet down. If you had to walk or something, like a plebe. you flying folk. And we also have the opportunity for an Arcana check related to the statue. That's going to be for anyone that can spot it.
Which statue? Where is it?
Across this big room. It's like an opposing balcony.
Yeah, it seems to be a statue of a winged figure, says Tim.
Hey, Roken, would you help me with this check, please?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a waste. Well, 19's better than nothing, I guess. Thank you.
The platform's magical too, says Tim. As Chippy brings some recognition to the statue, and it's a Nikoloth. It seems like it is fairly heavy as a statue goes, like you wouldn't want to try to move it around. But there is some sort of arcana to it, and like that door you'd recognize before, you're pretty sure you could knock this like it's locked.
I'm sorry, is there a door behind the statue? Is that what we're talking about?
No, the statue itself, your arcana about it says that you could something there.
Huh. Open it. Huh. Sorry, Roken, you probably would have gotten more out of that. Next time.
Nope. That's good.
Well, you did get some information, right? Like you could try to knock the statue, which, I mean, arcana wise, like that's a lock. What am I unlocking? But it seems like it's built for that.
Should we try pulling the lever?
Tim jumps in place. Ooh, can I do it?
Sure.
All right. And then turns to Wayne. Looks to you for the orders.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm perched up at the top of the stairs, like still kind of in the other room. Like, is it so far? Is the angle of the stairs down far enough that I don't have firing cover on the area? How?
So there is, since the most of the light's been snuffed in this room, it's fairly dim, but there is light here and here in this room. There is a, I'd say, 10 feet drop over the 15 steps there. It's a short way down.
Okay, but it's not like occluding my vision.
The stairway is not, no.
Okay.
But there is this corner here, and then Tim walked over and was like, yeah, I'll grab it if I have, if I have the orders.
Yeah, that's fine. No, go for it. If Roken says to pull a lever, we'll pull a lever.
Chippy runs away, and Alex gets ready to snuff the lights.
And the lever is pulled. And with that, there is some obvious changes. The statue on the far side of the room opens its hands. And as the hands open, there is a marble-sized object, kind of hard to see at distance here, right? With great detail, but you see two of them, and it does have that same kind of carved glass kind of shimmer, like two of the eyes you've already recovered. Very similar. Now, the other change that comes with the hands opening is an intense wind that begins howling and whipping through the room. And with that, I'm going to offer both Alex and Broken a wisdom save, DC 20. See how Tim makes that.
That's not great.
Alex didn't make it.
Okay.
I got 21. Yeah.
We got a 21. So, Broken, you pass the save here. And with that, you see that there is whatever magical effect seems to be not on the floating platforms. And the magical effect does overtake both Alex and Tim. And for entertainment's sake, I'm going to have Alex roll a percentile D100 for me.
That's not good.
Wee! 81. And now give me a D10, if you don't mind. And you have taking over the feelings and thoughts of Alex is an overpowering overpowering urge to eat. And it's not that you're hungry because you haven't eaten. It's the kind of hunger that can only be sated by eating dirt off the floor. Which, as an overwhelming urge, both Alex and Tim dive face first into the ground, down on all fours, just feasting on this floor filth.
Well, could be worse, I guess.
Roken looks and wonders what is going on because that's not for you. And as you feel this urge pass over you and you fight it off, I give you one turn. What are you doing?
Oh. Let me measure real quick. 115 feet. I'm gonna hop on the broom, and I'm gonna double move,
Okay.
which I think gets me 100. So not quite there.
Right, as a move and then an action.
Yeah.
Do you have cunning action dash?
I was clicking the wrong character. No wonder that wasn't working. Da, da, da. Okay. I don't have dash.
Gotcha. Okay. So you take flight across the room. And let's see. I'm going to give you a strength or athletics as you fly through this howling winds. You do have disadvantage on that.
Strength or athletics, you said?
That's
How about acrobatics?
I don't know how well acrobatics is going to help keeping a hold of your broom as you're going to be blown away. I think the strength or possibly athletics is going to be the way to do this one here.
Okay. 3.
Okay. And it is disadvantage, but 2 is pretty awful. So
I mean, yeah. I'll just see. Do I get a critical fail?
yeah. See, I was gonna say, see if you can get a 1 so you can re-roll it. But
yeah, I know.
Right.
I know, right? All right. So with that, the whipping winds do move you about, and you manage to hold on to your broom. But with the fail, it's going to be difficult terrain to move through, so you're going to lose like half your movement there.
Okay.
Check. About here, one more maybe, somewhere in there. But real close. So as these winds, you were unable to fight your way through the winds completely, and did not make it as far as you intended. But with that round passing, we see our crew looking in and seeing what's going on inside. As Zocker rushes to the door and yells, "What should I do?" And do we have a response from anyone else on this turn?
Wayne is, without even asking, going to fly down and flick the switch.
All right. So you fly down and enter the room and go with the intent to return the lever
Indeed.
and give me a wisdom save. It is a DC 20 wisdom.
That's not great. Nope.
So you dash into the room or you travel into the room going for the lever, and by the time you make it here,
Okay.
having just entered the room, you find that your appetite has also increased to the overwhelming urge of eating the dirt off the floor.
Mm,
And you join in doing this.
yeah, I got no counter for that. That is the only action I can take? I'm effectively incapacitated. Like I can't finish
It
a
is
move.
madness. It is madness.
But I can't like lick the floor on the way to the lever.
Like a slug in reverse.
Yuck. No.
Okay.
It is so overwhelming. It is, you don't have
All
any
right,
other
so I'm
options
incapacitated.
beyond
Got
that
it.
action. Incapacitated.
Can take no actions.
No
All right, then I take no
actions.
further actions.
All right. So that's the first round. Now we have anyone else? Chippy.
Yes. Chippy is going to. All right. Let's see. Hey, lunatic. What's the range on your guidance spell?
Touch.
Can you hit me from here? Okay. So let's see. It would be. Oh, hey, that works. Okay. Can you please hit me with guidance?
Yeah.
And then Chippy for so he will combine a move. He will move to push past Wayne, so that's 5 feet, and then touch Alex, that's 20 feet, and then I think he's gonna try and go back to the top of the stairs. So he's just gonna try and do that. Just touch Wayne and Alex. And for his action, he will cast the spell Enhance Ability, which he's going to cast Owl's Wisdom. And instead of second, he's going to cast it at third level so that it covers 2 characters and they're both getting advantage on wisdom checks.
Are you going to cast it on yourself before you head in?
Yes. Thank you. Casting it at 4th level because he's smart. Duh.
And I think you're also smart enough to know that you would want a resistance and not a guidance that you're about to save.
Yeah. Lunatic would have cast the right one.
Thank you very much. Okay. So, doing the spell to give Chippy a bonus, then casting this spell for 3 people, which makes it a, let's see, second, third, fourth, so 4th level slot, giving advantage and wisdom checks to Chippy, Wayne, and Alex. Now we cast it, and
when you enter the room, you are going to have to make that save.
I know. Actually, he could probably touch Wayne from outside the room, right?
Could touch Wayne from outside, yes.
So he'll touch Wayne before he goes in. and then he'll go in. But he's also going to ask, "Hey Wayne, can you help me with an Arcana check?" Probably not. Zaka?
That is not. Oh,
All right.
Saka gives you a look.
Well, nobody's helping. That's fine.
It's not.
Oh, just makes it. All right. Yay! So that means it spellcast correctly. And then the wisdom save with advantage. And what was the bonus from resistance?
E4.
E4.
Okay, so I'll roll a d4. Oh, +4. Nice. Thank you very much.
Good start.
And then the wisdom save with advantage and a +4. Damn. All right, 26. I guess that makes it.
You are not overcome by the urge. You feel it pass. I mean, there is an inclination to want to eat the floor dirt, but also at the same time, that's really gross, and you don't have to.
So I don't know if this means that they get to re-roll their saves now, but at least they'll have, as long as he concentrates, which is another hour, they'll continue to have their advantage on the next saves. And I guess, I don't know. I mean, that was his action. When he's here touching Alex, can he try to just grab her? Or would that be a separate action? Like as part of his move, just try and grab her and carry him back up with him?
I think object interaction is part of the environmental stuff, but I don't think that we should do a person there.
I mean, some joke
They're
about
kind of
objectifying.
occupied doing. They're kind of occupied, like eating floor dirt. I mean, maybe if they're like petrified or turned to stone, like yeah, sure, I guess. But they're actively engaged in an activity.
Yeah, we've had it be a melee, like a grapple attack before.
Yeah, and that would be a whole action, so that's not happening. All right, run away. Turn is over.
All right, so the first round ends, and I guess I do gotta ask a clarifying question since I don't see. Is the fox up your sleeve? On a broken sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the first round here, we are also going to have the fox makes that wisdom.
Okay.
That'll be the DC 20 save.
And,
That's a really big save, just by
yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
20 is a lot.
20's
It
20's
really
major.
It is a lot.
Wisdom save.
13 and 15 is about where you should be, but okay.
So I'll roll for me.
For the fox.
Nice.
And then for the fox.
Right, because you made it on round 1.
Yeah.
It was the fox when you're checking. Yeah. All right, so the fox is also overcome with that urge, and would disembark from your sleeve onto this floating platform and voraciously dive into that feast of a dirty floor.
No.
Okay.
Well, poor the fox.
Ew. Now let's go ahead and drop a token of it right there as it hopped out to do the thing. And thus, of round 2, you did roll for yourself already at the beginning of round 2. Anyone in the room is going to make that save. So your save of 21, you're good.
May,
Everyone else has already failed it.
can the lunatic has, I think, the answer here. You said this was madness, capital M, mechanical madness.
This is madness.
Excellent. The lunatic will hop to right here and cast Calm Emotions,
All right.
which should suppress madness to every humanoid in a 20-foot square area. Sorry to the fox. Alex, I don't think is a humanoid either. God, I don't know if Tim's a humanoid. Geez, this might not have been as good as I thought it was.
You're like, oh, did I just leave everyone behind?
Yeah, and it does specifically say each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere, so wouldn't even work on himself.
Right, not himself and not Tim.
Not the
We don't. We'll get an answer from Alex. We'd have to take a look, but it would then probably fall to Wayne. I think you're the
yeah.
only one there, and I just want to like double check that here, because we are looking at the capital M mechanical madness, right?
Right. And there's like different severities of it, but calm emotions should make all of it chill, at least while the spell's up.
Suppressing effect of causing the target to be charmed or frightened. Indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards.
Oh,
it does say calm. There's a couple of things.
if you look specifically in the madness rules, in curing madness.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. There is. Yeah. Suppress the effects. Just on right there at the bottom of in the paragraph.
Yep. I ran into it games ago. But yes,
there's a reason for it.
Right.
So while those inside fault, continue in their reveling in their madness, Roken, you can make that strength or athletics check to continue forward here, right?
Now that Wayne's suppressed, he's going to go hit the lever.
And right on round 2, since we're not really in initiative order here, narratively speaking, the winds die down and the continuing madness effect ends. Those
Foxes down there going. This is what foxes sound like.
Okay, now we know what the lever does.
Pause. It's not that the madness is over, but rather no one's making any saves anymore. Those people that are very interested in that floor filth are still entirely interested in it. Other than what we now call it humanoid brain.
Wayne will hold up the wand of knock. Hey, Roken. You want this?
Sure. Oh. Well, I was trying to get over to the shinies on the statue.
Are the hands still open after the?
With the lever up, the hands close.
I figured.
Are we surprised? Right.
I think we should try the knock spell rather than whatever that was.
And it tastes like old floor dirt.
Oh.
Like it's probably been years since somebody walked here.
I'm just watching Tim and Alex still licking the floor.
Right. I pick up the fox. Like, stop it. Stop it.
No ground scores.
It is not hostile to you, but it's given you all of the wiggles to get down. But the winds have died down, and no one's making madness saves anymore.
Well, I will finish going across the room then.
Your fox happily continues floor feasting and ground scoring.
We'll turn it on real quick, and I'll try and grab it. You wanted to do the knock spell. I'll try that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you can
Alright.
thieves tool, that's go for that. But
Sure, I'll try and implement that.
Gotcha.
Thieves tools, ahoy!
Well, you did see them open, so you figure you should be able to do some kind of thing.
I got a 22.
And with a 22, you do pry open one of its hands.
Me the shiny.
And you see a
I take it.
familiar looking carved glass eye.
I snag it. Can I get the other one?
And you certainly can. And as you start working on the next hand, go ahead and toss me that roll.
Got a 18. I guess my base would be 11. That would be
And plus 11, 21. Is that what we're looking at?
11 plus 8.
Oh, 11 and 8. So with a 19.
oh, sorry.
So I think your reliable talent might be a good spot here, but yeah, 19 is not gonna do it. As you like tinker with the hand, you do hear a scurrying of what you recognize as that pentagon-headed skeleton thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move around the corner here.
Perfect.
But this other hand does resist your attempts to open.
Alright, I'll try it again. No, give me another minute. Can I get some guidance?
You'd have to come back. It's touch spell.
Oh. I will go back and forth then.
With
get
nothing
guidance.
impeding you other than the sounds of fox hairballs and tongues against the floor, you make your way across the pit and back, now with guidance.
Right. $1d4. 24 total.
Definitely reminded of Katashi, like dashing back, like I need guidance on this thieves' tools while we're swimming underwater. And with the guidance guiding your thieves' tools, you are able to not so much mechanically unlock it, but rather take advantage of the fact that it's an articulated statue and pry the other hand open, receiving your second as it fits into your marble-sized eyeball, fits into your hand. You know, the voice inside, 4 of 10.
Perfect.
Like a little verbal quest tracker.
While that's happening, the lunatic will cast Lesser Restoration on Wayne and Alex, and then Wayne will like extend his hand, and like a little tattoo of a chewinga pops up and just like explodes into little fireworks. And Lesseration gets cast on Tim too.
And with the restoration, the madness.
Oh, good.
subsides.
Because if that didn't work, we were fucked. Because that would have meant we were all the way mad.
Tim immediately leans over the balcony and begins rushing into the chasm below.
Wayne just kind of nods, rubs his back a little bit. I get it all out, buddy. I get to.
But it's so dry, it doesn't want to.
And the lunatic, after casting that, just like one eye goes to each person, and then it just drops its tongue out and licks the floor just to check.
And there is a yell kind of faintly heard as Kashmina yells out, "Got a skeleton up here by the water." And as she yells that out, we will go ahead and put a pause on our hero's adventure here. And we will come back not next week, but the week after. And we will return our adventure, or return to the adventures in the Tomb of Annihilation. So, for those of us that are here watching, hopefully you enjoyed the show thus far. Go ahead and hit like to see more, subscribe to get all those things. You should check out our channel to see all the earlier episodes and the other great content there is, and check out our Patreon to help us do it better next time. And until then, have a good game. Bye, everyone.
And we're out.
Woo.
Madness sucks.
Madness. Oof.
I figure remove curse wouldn't work. Protection from good and evil wouldn't work because it wasn't cast by a creature. I thought maybe dispel magic.
Sometimes it depends on the curse. Sometimes or depends on the source. Like sometimes you have to combo them. I'm glad this one was just Lesser Restoration, because it could like sometimes you have to do remove curse and dispel magic and restoration.
Right. We didn't really get any kind of study into what it may be in detail, but it was definitely bad news. Like, no one liked that. Everyone remembers that. Now, the specific one is this was a madness, right? And the role. The character experiences an overpowering urge to eat something strange, such as dirt, slime, or offal.
Also known as pica, right?
You got it. One of them. Right. That kind of pica. Indeed. Which is yuck. Yuck. It was very similar to the one next to it, which is, the character is stunned.